Good morning, everyone. 你好. I am very happy to be invited to attend this important 17th annual conference. But for me, it's my first time to join this conference. I think it's very important for us. So this grows very fast. The population is about 1.3 billion. Per capita GDP last year is about $4,000 US. Total automobile population is about 100 million, and about 4 million new auto increasing annually, 4 million during last 3 years. Last year maybe 5 million. China's vehicle emission control. The vehicle emission for CO, it's about 31 million tons each year for the year 2009, and the hydrocarbon is about 3.5 million tons. NOx 5.3 million tons, and PM about 561,000 tons. So the national vehicle population is increased very fast. Last year, I introduced each year, but last year the total automobile population is about 90 million, and the emissions increase also very fast. But if you look at after the year 2004, 2005, the increase rate seems controlled a little bit, but still increase for CO and hydrocarbon. And this one is for NOx and PM. Here I would like to introduce a special report from the International Commission of Clean Transportation. It's an American research consultant organization. This is an overview for the last 10 years vehicle emission control in China. Their conclusion is if without any control program, the pollution will be worse. 3 for heavy-duty gasoline fueled vehicle right now, but stage 4 for the year 2013. Stage 3 for this one should be heavy-duty now, and stage 4 January 1st next year. The major air pollution problem in China is the high level. The first one is the high level of PM concentration. PM level is very high in most of the Chinese cities, both yearly average and 24-hour average. And the second one is the high level of ozone hourly concentration in the summer and maybe north part of Chinese city. Something about the 12 5-year plan. As you know, China has we will have from this year we will have the 12 5-year plan. The first year this year, and the NOx will be we believe the heavy duty is the major source, but in the future, the private car may take more percentage. So NOx is the national banding index. Our fundamental challenge is now is how to ensure a stable supply of fuel of such quality that all negative environmental impacts from the fuel are eliminated or minimized. For conventional petroleum fuel, gasoline and diesel, in general, we have three principles should drive our efforts to promote improving fuel quality worldwide, including developing countries. So we would like to share the developed countries' experiences in this area. But for China, we have some more special needs for our fuel. For example, to use the relative high sulfur to implement Euro 4 or Euro 5 diesel emission control policy. Introducing low RVP is what we would like, the technique. How can we reduce the summer RVP? The RVP is still high and not pay enough attention in China. And the introduction of a gas vapor recovery technique, lubricant and sulfur tolerance type of catalyst. In this area we have some progress with Japanese catalyst company, something like that. And strategical and tactical solution maybe help to join and release the very low sulfur and the sulfur-free motor fuel specification standard is important and urgent. And join and release the national stage 5, stage 6 auto emission standard. We don't have for light duty and we don't have the light duty vehicle for stage 5, stage 6. We need that early. And establish the regional de-sulfur implementing plan for motor fuel. If we cannot make the national one, we should think about for some areas, some regions, earlier, advanced, implement the low sulfur supply. And implementing national stage 4, stage 5, and 6 emission standard as early as possible. We need some more study for the feasibility of using SCR technique under the condition of 350 ppm sulfur diesel and review the impacts of M15 and M13. We have a lot of methanol blend gasoline right now. Why we need to review that? It's because in the summer in the south part of China, the weather is hot and a lot of motorcycle, if the evaporation amount is very high. We don't know what's the amount, but if very high, it may cause the health problem and the photochemical smoke problem too. The last one is promoting government and refineries, car manufacturers, and the relevant organizations work together closer to improve air quality by better motor fuel